Greetings, I am CrossKnights, and this is Let's Play Chroma Squad, the tactical turn-based RPG. This is a tactical turn-based RPG that is based on Sentai shows. Well, the most famous one is Power Rangers, but, there's also, VR Troopers, and, I guess Voltron probably counts as a Sentai show. Sailor Moon counts as a Sentai show. It's basically a team of transforming warriors that fight a series of evil monsters. Usually it's like a bad guy of a week. They're known as kaiju. So, what was that? Pacific Rim wasn't like a Sentai show, though. I don't know, in some ways, sort of. But, yeah, it's great. And, if you loved Power Rangers like I did when I was a kid, at least for exactly one season, I was obsessed with it, and then it got crappier. You gotta love games like this, because it's very influenced by it. In addition, you get to customize a whole lot of things, like what the heroes yell when they transform, and what their names are, and even what their colors are, though you should always make the leader red. It's kind of a Sentai rule. But yeah, I was a big fan of these shows when I was young in general. I was just able to rattle them off. There's even like American Sentai shows, like Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad and Tattoo Teenage Alien Fighters from Beverly Hills. Probably the only ones that remember those shows existed. But, yeah, I'm gonna play the whole game. It has 3 different endings. I've only gotten one. But, we'll see how it is. Of the 3 difficulties, Casual I haven't tried. I beat it on Interesting. And I'm doing a playthrough where I'm playing on Challenging. But Challenging's a little bit harder than I want to deal with. And there's if there wasn't such a random element in some of the combats, I'd do Challenging, but I just want to, get through it. So we're going to do Interesting, even though it's a little bit too easy. Like, I kind of wish there was a setting between Challenging and Interesting, but there's not. So, when I played Interesting, I died once the entire game, and it was because I didn't understand one of the game mode's upgrading methods. If it wasn't for that, I never would have died. So, won't be hard, but we're going to do it anyway. So, the other interesting thing is that this isn't like a Sentai show. We're not fighting monsters. This is a Sentai show, like we're actors. Once upon a time at a TV studio like any other. Like we're at a TV studio. It's not real. We're stuntmen. That's why there's camera crew, there's an audience. It's cool. Super Rangers, it's time for all stuntmen to get in the scene. Hurry up. There we are. And they are colored like the original Power Rangers, and I plan to keep that way. And where are the minions? And they even look like the minions from Power Rangers, like they look like the putties. There we go. We're all set for this part. Effects will come later. Guess we're lacking some story, huh? Yeah, but Dr. Soap doesn't enjoy it that much. This is getting really boring. I'm kind of tired of... Stop talking while we're recording. Fair request. Battle them, or should I remind you? He made it blah blah blah. I'm not gonna read all the tutorial thing. So yeah, turn-based RPG. This is before I get to customize the warriors. You notice they're just named yellow, black, red, blue, and pink. Each warrior has different abilities or like roles in the team essentially. But I'll go over that later. Huh. And there's probably a few things on screen that don't make entire sense. But you can move, and then if you can't do anything, you can either use teamwork, which they'll show in a little bit, or you can move twice to go further, but then you can't act if you move twice. So I'm just going to move them up so that they can be in better position. Alright, once all of your team goes, it's the enemy phase. Pink is getting the crap knocked out of her. Alright, so, yellow attack! And I've completed the director instructions, which were defeat 3 enemies. Yeah. And you can actually skip this whole phase, which I didn't know when I started on my second turn, or I definitely would have skipped it. Unless you get experience, you might get experience for this, so I don't know. I don't think you do, though. This is one of the best episodes I've seen so far in this season. Psst. He always says that as long as you're defeating the monsters really easily. I heard you. Now, I want to see some acrobatics. We can add explosions to them later. What kind of... Let me finish talking. Jeez. You should use the teamwork maneuver, blah, blah, blah. Instruction things. So, there is a way to get people to be able to move farther. You have to sacrifice the turn of one other team member, though. And that is the teamwork method. And teamwork is... It's probably... I don't know. I don't think I've seen any other turn-based RPG with this type of teamwork mechanic exactly. But, so I'm gonna move her here. And note, I say her, but you actually get to like choose a lot of the things that, like, when you play, the yellow person might not be a her. Boom. You saw the yellow cells that weren't there generally? That's the extra distance that I'm allowed to move. So if we go teamwork with him. So he would normally only be able to move here, but he's gonna do an acrobatic with him to be able to move to this square. And then he gets to attack. And we've done 2 team acrobatics, so I guess we still have to win, huh? And you can also use teamwork to just end a turn if you don't want to move anywhere. But your teamwork is reset every turn, so it's not like she's gonna still have teamwork this turn. Hua! So we're gonna do this. Teamwork. I think, yeah, he's gonna be stuck there. The Black Ranger generally doesn't have a large amount of move field. But now he can also, no, he can't. I was gonna say he can also act as moving further here. Wow, we're not gonna be able to do it this turn. I've clearly screwed up. But I didn't account for needing to defeat these guys. I thought I just needed to do the acrobatics. There should be one left, however. And that is not an issue. Hua! Ooh. That one looked like it hurt. Not as much as this, though. Yeah! Knee kick! Cut! Another perfect seam. Believe God, I'm here to tell you what to do all the time. Oh boy. Now, show the audience some more teamwork. You know how it works. Attack the minion, and then someone using teamwork next to it, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to read his weird breaking things. I trust you guys won't hurt me. Prepare to get hurt. So yeah, teamwork is not just for acrobatics. It's also for attacking. Alright. If you attack with all the members, something different happens. But for now, boom. And I think attacking with 2 people is greater than the sum of their parts. It's not just like the same, you don't just add the attack powers together. I think there's a multiplication effect, but I'm not entirely sure. It'd be ridiculous if there wasn't. Great job. Keep it like that. I'm loving this. Oh, move now so the boss can teleport to the set. Where's that big girl in the monster suit? This is how you're going to do this. Remember your training. Put all 4 of you adjacent to the monster and then do teamwork, and then amazing things will happen. This is what we call a finishing move. Why is he saying all these things again? We've done it so many times already. He just likes telling people what to do, I guess. The monster will blow up when you do a finishing move. I need the 5 of you to do it together. Shouldn't we be fighting the monster before the finishing move? This feels rushed. Our audience won't enjoy it. I never want to hear you say, I want it that way. So, I mean, he's right. This is why I stopped watching Power Rangers. One of the reasons. I mean, there's a bunch of reasons. But after the first season, when they turned into like a giant robot and they could fight guys in the city, like they used to fight with the robot, and then in the second season they would turn into the robot and then just use their finishing move on it, and they never even fought. It was so frustrating. It'd be like, giant robot dead. And then they'd be all like, Chroma Power! Or, you know, whatever they said. Boom. Boom. Alright, defeat monster with a finishing move. You are so strong! Splendid! What? I don't know what that works. Now for the grand final! A huge monster explosion! No! very small monster explosion. This is ridiculous! And not even a giant robot fight. Hey! The actors just sit in their chairs. We stuntmen do most of the recording. And besides, it's so silly. We always record in a studio. We should go outside, see different places. Come on, people. Our show's not that bad. I'm listening. Why can't we run our very own studio? Oh my. That's just a perfect idea! Count me in. What? Are you leaving the Super Rangers? I'm in too. Let's do this. Have fun leading a studio that isn't fun to work out, Dr. Soap. Bye-bye, Dr. Soap. Oh, and please stop being so mean to your employees. You can't... At least leave the suits at the door! The stuntmen met a moment later, still dressed in their old studio spandex suits. They talked about how they could start their own studio and record their first episode. After a few moments, an idea popped up. My uncle has a warehouse not far from here. We could use it. Alright, that could be a start. Might be just what we need. Let's go there now! Toys! Looks like they sell giant robots there. Arriving at the warehouse, everyone got very excited because of its size. And how they could take advantage of all that available space. They were looking around and thinking about camera positions. When someone spotted something. A huge pillar at the very center of the warehouse, covered in some sort of dirty bedsheet. No one knew what was under it. And that's Dr. Soap. Where are those stunt actors? Oh, there they are. They need to return my studio spandex suits. But wait, what is that? I'll just keep on watching. Then, curiosity knocked at someone's door, and the sheet was removed. An incredible replica of a device used in an American Heroes television show. Someone plugged in the energy cable, and the machine said a welcome message out loud. Hello, my name is Cerebro. This is an example message. Type the words into my display, and I shall text-to-speech them. Everyone's eyes shined. Wow! Let them have those clothes. I know exactly what I want from them now. I'll think of some type of devious plan. I'm out. We were just looking for a place to set up our studio and record, but... now we have this Cerebro thing in our support story. It's amazing. Yes, this is it. Just ask your uncle for this, too. Our future fans will love it. Will do. I think he'll be happy to lend us anything, including the warehouse. Hoorah! Everyone, gather your props at home. Let's meet up tomorrow. We have plenty of work to do. So the group of friends decided to take a different path in their lives. Later that day, the clothes were returned to their old boss. And after a few weeks, with a contract all ready to be signed, they finally have everything ready to start recording. Alright, new contract. Record a season final after recording 4 other episodes. This contract will be canceled if your fans are lower than 0. That, like, never happens, even if you do really badly, so don't worry about that. Alright, so now, and I'm gonna do everything that most of the things I already did, when I was, doing my practice match, and, you know, I could ask audience members to decide certain things, but I think I want to just keep it Mighty Number 203 Studios. I wish Mighty Number 9 was actually a good game, but alas, you all got bamboozled. So here is where you decide things like the color of your Rangers, and also who your Rangers are. Now, as I mentioned before, I'm going to base this off the original Power Rangers, essentially. This is the character that I used the first time I played the game. So let me think. I'm definitely leaving Pink Ranger as this character because she just looks too much like Kimmy from the Power Rangers. I need to find out if it's Kimmy with a Y or Kimmy with an I. I'll look that up. I'm going to name them after the original Power Rangers, as I mentioned. This one's definitely variable. I'm probably going to leave her too. Yeah, poor yellow Power Ranger. I always get so sad when I think about it because, like, she died. Like, the actress that played the original yellow Power Ranger died when she was 28. It's terrible. She was in a car crash. But yeah, all of these characters have different stats that can't be changed once to, Wesley Stripes. Also, this was a Kickstarter game, so some of these characters are Kickstart backers. I think only like 2 of them, though. Also, you can be a beaver if you want to be crazy. Those are pretty good stats, though. This guy is also pretty good. The plus 30 attack, that's amazing. This guy's a Kickstart backer. Wow. Alright, he's got low movement, though. So the Scout, their special thing is that they have plus 1 movement. So, I mean, I want to pick someone who has minus 1 movement for that. But yeah, she's the best choice, I think. She has plus 20 to counterattack, so if someone attacks her, she has an innate 1 in 5 chance to punch them back. But also, minus enemy dodge and minus enemy counter. Enemies have a minus 30 chance to attack her back or to not get hit by one of her attacks. Now, most enemies in the game do not have 30 counter, meaning that they have a 0 chance to dodge her attack or attack her back. Alright, it was Trini. Just want to make sure I didn't misspell that. So yeah, I'm leaving that as her. You're, actually I have to decide if I'm going to use him again. This is Jason. And yeah, we're going to keep all the colors the same because they're already based on the Power Ranger colors. This wouldn't be a terrible choice. Oh, there's another Kickstarter backer. Minus 15 attack, no thank you. Skill regen is how fast they get their special skills back. You know, if I'm basing it off looks a little bit also, though, so... This is who I use as my tech person, because he looks the most like, Billy. So... So I don't know if I'm gonna... I think I'm just gonna leave it, because he's really good. He's got plus skill regen, critical, minus 20 health is kind of severe, but whatever. So he's set. And yeah, the red is the leader. He has like inspiring different things. Assistance is healing. And her special, like, there's a thing called fans, because this is a show. It's a television show. Having fans lets you unlock certain abilities that can help you in battle, or just help you get more money to buy more things. And her innate thing is that, like, just having her on your team gives you more fans, because she is a world-famous actress. Now, who are we gonna pick with you? So I could use him. I do like that skill regen. And he's a robot. It's a little bit weird. Now, this is mech health, because there are mech battles in this. Mech health is really good for those things. This is a Kickstarter backer, and he just innately gives it a massive health boost. But he will essentially never counter or dodge anything if you select this character, so it's not the best. I could just say screw it to looking like the original Power Rangers and get this guy, because the tech person, in fact, if you're just going by stats, this is an excellent tech person. Because the techie has special pistol abilities, so that would really give him a massive increase. There's a freaking alien here. This guy, not great at all. It's a pretty boy. He's just here to raise your audience. 15% audience per episode is a pretty big deal, though. But this guy's pretty great because of his dodge ability. I remember I got his dodge ability to be over like 1 in 3 attacks he would dodge, which was really good. So he was my original Billy. I think I want Antitonic. I'm gonna leave everything the same, it looks like. Alright, so you're set. Now I need to pick my Black Ranger, who is the damage dealer. They have bonuses to damage. Again, she's an excellent choice. Plus 20 attack is ridiculous. But in the method of trying to make them, more based on the show, this is my original pick for Zack. Note it was a female, but whatever. I still made her Zack. Let me just look through. I could also. Oh my God, that's pretty good right there. I might make him Zack this time. The -1 movement's kind of brutal though, but he can get around better by using acrobatics. He could also be Zack, I guess, but he's actually the leader in my hard mode playthrough. But yeah, I don't want to have an assault character that doesn't have bonuses to attack. So I think it really is between Evan or Ashley over here. That sword damage is amazing, though. I really like it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna make him the Black Ranger. All right, and we're all good. Hopefully, I think it took a long time. But make sure you're happy with this, because once you pick these options, you cannot go back to the screen ever. These are the choices that you will be stuck with the entire game. Oh, and last but not least, the Scout. By the way, it's just they go first usually, and they're just able to move farther, so you can do some advanced stuff. And she has some really good disables, like for the first round, to make enemies not be able to attack as efficiently. She gets invisibility and stuff like that later. We're going to assume it's Kimmy with a Y too. I wasn't able to find out how they spell in the show. All right, no going back. I hope that -1 movement doesn't bite me in the tukis with the Black Ranger. I will point out there was a controversy just because the Yellow Ranger was played by an Asian actress, and then the Black Ranger was played by a black actor, and they didn't notice apparently until later, and it was kind of too late. And then in the second season, the Yellow Ranger was played by the black actor, and then the Black Ranger was played by the Asian actor, and whatever. And then the girly girl was pink, and then the 3 white males were red, white, and blue. I don't know. Could have been just a coincidence. It probably was. It's just hilarious to me. But I'm not breaking that. That's how the Power Rangers were. We're going to embrace it. You also get email messages from different fans. So like, hello, how are you doing? My name is... Oh, so these names are probably Kickstart backers. I think one of the tiers was... give us this amount of money and you'll be mentioned, and then a higher one was like, you can be a character, or like you'll be in the plot. So I'm a master of crafting props for movie and television. We even have some wares for sale. So this guy is where we can buy props for our show, and the props actually give you stat boosts, even though that doesn't make an incredible amount of sense if it's just a TV show, but whatever. Like I can get these boots. And I kind of wish they let you see how they look, because the objects actually do change how your characters look. So, oops, I don't want to. I'm just going to buy everyone fancy boots. Does everyone have fancy boots? Who doesn't have fancy boots? Okay. I don't want to waste all my money on that, though, because I can also upgrade my studio. Healthcare is a good thing to get. That'll give everyone plus 10 HP. But every single episode, I'm going to need to pay a premium on anything that I buy for the studio. So you have to remember that. This will give me more audience. I think we're going to do microphones. Shop partnership will make everything cost less money. Bigger studio actually gives you different upgrade options, so that's a very good thing to get early on, also, if you can afford it. Now, here's the most important part. You pick the name of your team, and what they say when they transform, and what their charging transformation is, and what their mecha is. So I'm gonna name myself the same thing that I named myself the first time that I played, and I don't know what possessed me to do this, but... So, this is what I got. We are the Snack Squad. Our charging thing is called Getting Hangry, which is a combination of angry and hungry. When we transform, we go, it's snack time! Our giant robot is going to be called Munchies, and to go into him, we're going to say feed the need, which we want to, it's got to be feed the need, feed, need an exclamation point in there. And our finishing move is Snack Attack! Now, the only thing I don't like, and this is what I had in the original game, is Munchies. If someone has a better name for that, tell me, because it'd be like, we're going to use our Munchies. And it just didn't sound right in a sentence, so... I liked Devourer, but that doesn't sound like a heroic superhero name, like, even though it's like, we need to get into our Devourer. That was pretty good and it fit the theme, but it just sounded like a villain. It sounded like a, you know, the Snack Squad's greatest enemy might be called the Devourer. Anyway, here we have different skills. Most of these cannot be changed on the first level, but a few of them can. Like Kimmy has the Heal Dukin. Or you can have the Energy Reserve, which increases skill regen. I'm going to, actually, there's no point in having that at the first levels, because then she wouldn't have any skills. So, I'm just going to keep her with that. I can either have Multi-Shot, which is a very good ability, or Find Weakness. I'm just going to try Find Weakness, because I never used it before, but Multi-Shot's a great ability. Lasso, can't change that. This is Strong Arm. Allows executing Teamwork Attack Acrobatics. You may jump 2 extra tiles. Wow. So with this, you'll be able to jump 3 extra tiles from Acrobatics. And this is Stunning Pose. Trini will take an amazing Stunning Pose, and enemies won't be able to attack that round, which is really good ability. Even, like, at the end of the game, it's still a good ability. Because it also, even bosses, they don't get stunned. They can still move, but, like, they're not going to dodge your attacks anymore. So once you have everything figured out, you can go to record an episode. Also, just real quick, this is your audience, which I have 0 right now because we haven't made the show yet. When you get audience, like you saw that bar when we were doing the tutorial and it was going up for doing the director's instructions, that was audience. For every 100 audience you get 4 fans. I think the default is 3 fans, but since I have Kimmy on my team, I get a +1 for every 100. And there are ways to raise that so you get more. But, let's get to recording. So this is our first episode, the pilot episode of your very own series. Today, Mighty Number 203 will deal with a new threat that appears near the Science Lab. And you get to see the different director instructions that you can do to get more audience. But, you know, I'll deal with those once the thing actually starts. Season 1, Episode 1. Wow, our first episode. That's awesome. What if our first story was about a group of monsters that try to rob a science lab? And then I beat up a dozen of them. Yeah, great, but hold on. We should add a narrator. Don't start the action yet. Once up time, a group of heroes is born. What do you think, Jason? I heard that a good plot starts like that. It's good, but it's spelled wrong, isn't it? Once up time. Oh, the guy that sold us the narrating software told me that it's one of its quirks. We should just roll with it. These powerful teenagers are the last hope of humanity. And their first task is to defend the science lab from an evil monster. But aren't the minions kinda late? Where did they go, Trini? I don't know, Jason. They should be here. What do you say, Kimmy? They must be getting dressed. Don't worry. Let's just have some fun with our new job. She talks with emoticons. Alright, here they come. We'll have a lot of editing to do later. Billy, action! Noisy noises. Some of them are actually coming out of the dressing room. Hey, you all. Get ready for some action. Alright, so here are the director's instructions. No longer is it that stupid Dr. Soap, we're making our own instructions. So perform 3 team acrobatics, and keep all actors above 50% health. Which, you can get unlucky and automatically fail that, and it kinda sucks, but we're gonna try our best. So, Get Hangry is not activated. I need to gain 20 audience members first. Which I've talked before about how weird it is, like, there's other games that have, like, television shows and then you gain audience. And I've talked about how doing something at the time makes no sense to get audience. Wow. I think I might have made a mistake. It's too late now, though. His movement range is atrociously bad. Like, that's actually going to have a huge effect later on. But, alright, I'll probably be able to get him some equipment that increases his range a little bit. At least I really hope that I will. Actually, his isn't too great either, is it? Alright, let's just go to teamwork. Maybe we can boost Kimmy. Yeah. Alright, so let's have her jump here. Yeah, I mean, if boom! He's got the attack power, though, which is really great. Oof. Ouch! Take it easy. We gotta stay over 50% health. Alright, well, let's see if we can take someone out, shall we? Oh, you can also choose the order which people move. You don't have to keep it. Now, can he kill someone in one hit? I think he can. So we're gonna do that. I was wrong. I shouldn't have done that. I should have used my team-up attack there. But whatever. I'm pretty sure you can do that. I don't think we're gonna get the keep over 50% health thing, unfortunately. Let's just have you... Well, how far can he move? He can move to here, so we're gonna move him here just to get the audience bonus, I think. And we're gonna have Kimmy also attack. And this is bad strategy by me. He was already dead. I shouldn't have wasted on him, but whatever. Oh, we can do... Alright, this is good. When you transform, when you have enough audience members, there's a reason to not do it initially. There's abilities later on where you can transfer the second you get into battle. But one of the reasons not to do it initially is that all of the members will be healed. So... it's snack time! Bam! So all of us are healed, and we gain access to all of our special abilities. And we're just generally more powerful as well. So it's a good idea, like a strategy, is to take a little bit of damage, or just do a round or two without transforming, because it's a free heal for everyone. If you just transform initially, all the damage can't be healed. And he's already at almost minus, but we can fix that with a nice heal Dukin. Little stage light comes down from the ceiling. So the enemies are in a hilariously good position here, because Stunning Pose hits everyone in one radius around Trini, the scout. Stunning Pose! All of these guys have now lost their turn. Also, it's a free action, which means I still get to attack. I don't get to move, however, if I've already moved. So we're going to take him out, because he is weak. Oh, I need to perform team acrobatics, not team attacks, so I was confused about that clearly, but we're just going to use teamwork. Then he's going to acrobatic to here. Boom. I've done team acrobatics. And now we also get to use team attack. Boom. So, Billy is equipped initially with a gun, which is why that one character who had the gun skill, very good for him. And there's no enemy turn because they lost their turn because they're lame. Let's finish them off a little bit spectacularly, shall we? That'll do. Boom. Excellent. So we've done both director's instructions. That will increase my audience. Alright, after defeating the powerful alien, while the squad was planning what to do next, something devious appears. That's an amazing entrance, Transitmeister. This will be great. Keep it up. Snack Squad. Why did you have to mess up our visit to the science lab? You will face the consequences, but not right now. I'll come back for you later. What are you doing in that lab? It's none of your business. Wow. Who was that traffic light guy and where did he go? Wait, Zach, are you acting right now, or are you actually lost? Oh, come on, Trini, I'm acting. Go on with the story. Erica, okay. Well, I don't know, Zach. and I can't track him with my scanner. That monster will strike again any minute now. Cerebro might have something to say. You're right, Kimmy. We should go see Cerebro. Snack Squad heads to Cerebro's chambers. They reach the place with a glorious teleport effect. Wow, Billy. I didn't expect that you could render such a cool background with the chroma key. Me neither. It looks a lot better than the one I did. Better for us, huh? After everyone explains the situation to Cerebro. Why did they want the research data so badly, Cerebro? They believe that it is the key to unlock the power of time travel. This is not a power that anyone should have. Now return to your previous location. I'm detecting a new threat. It's impressive to see the Cerebro device working. Snack Squad heads back. Yes, Cerebro is based off Zordon from the original Power Rangers. The teleport effect is not ready yet. To the scene, running! Walking like lames. Where are the monsters? Can't wait to use my special poses. That is the best monster. Whew, I'm late. How deep are we into the episode? This is a guy with a box on him and boxing gloves. I don't even think he has shoes. Deep enough. You are so late, Boxing Box. This won't happen again, I'm sorry. Back to our lines, then. I'll turn you into cardboard. Don't get me wrong, Zack. I'm cardboard. Minions, join me! Here we go again. This is going to be a long episode, I'm realizing, because this is like a two-parter. Oh well. Ready to serve, boss! Watch out! Alright, so I need to defeat the boss with a finishing move and defeat all minions before attacking the boss, which should not be too hard. So if I position myself right here... Stunning pose! Now they won't get a turn. And I can also beat the crap out of them. Now, alright, he's able to reach someone. He might be able to kill it in one... Nope. So close. The red guy has a very useful ability, by the way. Eagle Lasso! He also has a nice pelvic rotation when he does it. Bam! I'm also equipped with a sword at the beginning, so that's cool. He's got his gun. Bam. Alright, and I got cotton. You get different construction items that can be used to make new equipment without paying for it. And you can also get new equipment that you can't really get with buying for it, so... Items are great. There's a percentage of getting certain items when you defeat any enemy. Oh, alright. Now, what ability does he have? Oh, it's an innate ability, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, he doesn't have a sword yet. I need to get him a sword. Ooh, so that's so annoying. He just needs a tiny little bit of attack. I should have given him a sword, because I think having a weapon also increases your basic damage, even when you're not using it. But that's what I get for not doing that. Bam. Anyone needed a sword, it was them. Now, how long does this last for? For 3 turns, they take 30% more damage. That was cool. I've never seen that before. Alright, teamwork. Not really any point, though, except for just being cool. Yeah. Ugh. Enemy's turn. Ooh, she's hurting. I didn't realize she was that hurt. Is he gonna hit her? He is, with a super punch! Ooh! And she's stunned, so now she can't even heal herself, so that's just wonderful. Let's clear out some minions. That'll decrease their attacking ability next time. I think I'm gonna attack the boss with him, though. Ooh, that was a depressing amount of damage, and he's countering. Ouch. Alright, let's see if we can get him with the remaining 2. He might kill Kimmy, though, and there's nothing I can do about it because she's stunned. If I had realized that she was that hurt, I would have healed her last round, but let's see. Uh-oh, he's doing it. Oh! Alright, he only got one attack. Good. Maybe go back a little bit. Use your heal Dukin on yourself. Yeah. Not really enough. Alright, teamwork. Teamwork! Teamwork! Fantastic quadruple! I hope I was on the camera this time. Ugh. So, when the enemy is weak enough, a thing called Finish Him will appear over him. Bam. Bam. Just thematically, we're gonna have Jason do the final hit. Just move them all into position. And... Snack Attack! Take that, boxing box! Oh. Defeat all the minions before attacking the boss monster. Well, maybe I should read better. Ugh, I've been recycled. But what about Transmonster? Monsters always come back when they fall on their first try. It'll show up soon enough, Trini. And when it comes back, we'll be there to stop it. To be continued. Well done, everyone. This episode should make a splash in the community. Alright. And, to be continued indeed. This is going to be a long first episode. When you beat it, depending on how well you did the episodes, it'll affect what people say on Twitter. And I'm assuming these Twitter names are probably Patreon or Kickstart supporters, too. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I'm assuming. Yeah, check out Snack Squad. The Mighty 203's series is amazing. Snack Squad is too addicting. Mate, I have been about Snack Squad. Fans are loving it around the world. Forget about Super Rangers. There's a new show called Snack Squad, and it's so much better. Super Rangers is a show we just left, so that's gotta hurt. But we gained 90 fans, and we gained a bunch of money. And I could have done a little bit better, because I didn't get max audience, but, you know. Yeah, so this is it. Doing this whole game. Gonna be a lot of things. I've decided recently that I want to try to cut back on the channel content a bit, but I had to do this game because I love it so much. But yeah, that's that. I'll see you in episode 2, where an innocent bystander will be kidnapped. I'll probably do 2 episodes next time. But yeah, in the interest of not making this an hour, I am CrossKnights. This has been Snack Squad, which I'll refer to it instead of Chroma Squad. And yeah, check it out if you like it. There's a link to the Steam page and their website if they have it in the description. Later. Oh, and tell me what I should name my mecha, because I don't like munchies.